Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu and today we have my project pan update. We have a couple little updates, which is really exciting for half year. Am I going to switch some things? Maybe. Am I going to add in some things? Maybe. Oh, this just took me forever to set up. I thought I lost my book. Remember last update, I thought I lost this. This is my weight. It was where it was supposed to be and I didn't check. So I didn't lose it. I knew I wouldn't have. It hasn't left the house. It's just like, where did it go? So last update, I lost the scales and I poured water over this. It's recovered. It's a little dusty and crusty, but it still works, and we're going to continue with all my measurements. We're going to just go in no particular order. It's whatever I've written down. First is my Revlon primer. I've been using this very frequently. It's very hard for me to tell where it is though, because it's a white product in a white bottle. You know what I just bought? I just bought a spatula for makeup and I've been using it. So what I'm gonna do is see if this helps. I wanna say it's about here, if I had to guess. Because I'm going by my shadow kind of disappears when I get to here. But I've been loving this spatula because it just gets out what I can't reach. And one of the main reasons I bought it is for TerraCycle. So to help me, like lipsticks, to help scoop out the lipsticks on the spoon side. And then for like your concealers, foundations, primers on the other side. So I'm gonna put a little estimate, because I couldn't really tell last time, but I think I've got a better estimate now. I'm gonna put a little marker as an estimate for here. And hopefully that's okay. I didn't tell you what it is. It's the Revlon Prime Plus. This is the pink one, which is the perfecting and smoothing. And I really enjoy using it because often when I'm doing a full face of makeup, I'm looking for long wear. Otherwise I'll just do like a simple tint and moisturizer, which I don't really care about primer in that situation. So I just put that on my hand. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well. I would say I might even finish it by next update. It's hard to know, but doing really well with that one. My goal is to finish it. I think it came in about a third, 2/3 empty anyway. My Morphe Skin Tint is making that slowly but surely. I haven't marked it properly. I've actually made better progress than I thought. This is the Morphe 2 Skin Tint. Everything on my face is Project Pan, so I am wearing this primer and I am wearing this. Sorry, I was wondering why my background wasn't lit up. I fixed it. I just need to turn the light up. So this is the Morphe Skin Tint. I have the hint of marshmallow, which is like a neutral-ish, pinkish. It's a little bit pink. Skin tint. It's got pretty decent coverage for skin tint, and you only need a little bit. So a little bit goes a long way with this. I used about half a pipette on my face today. If I do a full pipette, it can get a little cakey because it's a lot of pigment in this. Anyway, so here's my progress. You can see it's pretty consistent. Because I also have Shop My Stash everyday makeup drawer where I rotate different foundations in. And I really enjoy using all my foundations. So I do wear this, but I don't wear it every single time. And you're gonna see a theme. My project pan is, I'm not one of those project panners that only uses what's in their project pan. I do want to also enjoy my makeup collection. So yes, I do. I pretty much use all of these products on like an everyday, popping out the door, don't need to think about it, just go to my project pan drawer, whack it all on. That's kind of what I use it for. But this is a really nice skin tint. I'm going to keep it in because I thought about it. If I put something else in, I'm going to have the same thing because I don't have anything that's slow, like almost at the end, that I can rotate out quickly. Whereas last year I had a lot of little bits of foundation left. This year I don't. But I have lots of little bits of concealer. So every year is kind of different. So I am going to continue this, I've decided. I was a bit iffy whether I'll bring it in or take it out, but I'm going to keep it in. And my goal is to finish it by the end of the year. So if I've used that much in 6 months, it's going to take me about a year to finish this. So I need to really focus on it if I want to finish it. Okay, so I didn't weigh anything last update because I thought I lost my scales. So we've actually got a 2-month update with the things that I've weighed. We were at 95.5 2 months ago. Now we're at 91.4. So we've lost 4 grams of product, which is pretty decent because this is a glass bottle, so a lot of the weight is in the packaging. Next we have my e.l.f. concealer. Now this one on camera I want to weigh first because I'm almost finished, so I'm going to take the stopper out, scoop it, and then we're going to weigh it again because I really want to see how much I have left. I'm just going to redo this line. I'll show you where I was last update as an estimate because I know that there's some around the sides. But last update we were at that one line. I only brought it in last update. And you can already see how empty it is. So we were at 28.38 2 months ago. Now we're at 26.36. So we've lost 2 grams and I use this a lot. Just use tweezers and I lift it up and it pops out. Some don't do this. Okay, so there's not a lot really at the end of the stopper. There's not a lot in there. So let's get my little scoopy. This is very exciting. And I'm gonna try and scoop it. And I'm just kind of doing a circular motion. It's so funny because like, even though this is really satisfying, it's also gonna add like another month on. Whereas if I didn't have this scoopy spatula, I probably would have called it. Oh, wow, that's really satisfying. We're getting it all the way to the bottom. And that's why I didn't do an updated line because I was like, it's hard to get at the bottom though. Gosh, there's not a lot in there. Okay, I've scooped out this. I'm gonna have to put it at the top of the stopper. Essentially, no, we've got less. It's less than that line. I struggled to, you can kind of see it's less than where we were. So but if I had this in, I'm gonna leave that line because we're essentially back to where we were since scooping it all. And now I don't have a stopper in. I'll use what's at the top first. So we've lost under a gram by just the stopper. It was just under a gram. Okay, so my powder, I think in the last update I said I wasn't gonna be focusing on it so much anymore because I've added in a pressed powder. It's still here though because I just want to leave it in there for the times that I do want it. I was using it as a setting powder but I shouldn't have been. This is a finishing powder, so that is what it needs to be used for. I have used a lot of it, but I know that my progress won't be that great this update. Yeah, so I was at 80.86, now I'm at 80.25. I pretty much didn't use it in the last update because this is 2 months worth, so you can kind of tell by that. I also had it in the wrong drawer, so that's another reason I wasn't reaching for it. My Mecca Max Cream Bronzer is getting there. So that's all I have left visually. There's not a lot to begin with, but you use this 10 times and you see no progress. You've really got to use this to see progress. I didn't have any showable progress last update, I think, but today I do. You can see each month is the tiniest amount. But I've been really using it and I think I can definitely finish it in 3 months. My Nudestix, sorry, I showed you the wrong update. This is here, the update for the cream bronzer, and then, so it's been the same each month, and this here is the Nudestix Lip and Cheek I'm about to show you. It's pretty much the same progress as the other one, so this is all we have left. Just a little bit. I've been using this quite a lot. I have decided I'm going to repurchase the full size of this because I am so in love with this. I put a little bit of this, just a little bit over my Girl Boss lip cream, just to pink it up a little bit because it's so pretty. I love this equally on my cheeks to my lips. Oh, I actually think I love it on my lips a little bit more. OXX Studio Eyeshadow. I've really been using this and I actually have noticed the metallic side. This is from Kmart. It's a Huda Beauty dupe, the metallic and then the matte side liquid eyeshadow. I've actually noticed there is not a lot of product left in the metallic side. You can even see, and I have noticed it's hard to get a bit of product, so I reckon I could actually finish this. Whether it's drying out, I don't know, or I don't know, because I definitely use this side more, but even this is not picking up product like it used to. I've been using the matte side as a base sometimes, and I've been finding that works really well. 2 months ago, we're at 38.26. Now we're at 38.03. So that's a big jump. Okay, now we're on to my palette, my own palette. And you're gonna notice that there is a little bit of a difference in this. So I've actually repressed 2 of the products. I think I'm gonna have to repress the blush. So I just made a chunk come out. This chunk just came out. I'm gonna repress this after this video, I think. That's probably the best decision. Okay, so here is the Nars Orgasm blush, almost finished. I'm getting there, I'm so excited. But if we look at last update, I think you'll notice there's quite a big jump there. So that's exciting. It's taken me years to finish this, so I am gonna repress that. I don't know if there's huge progress in this, but I think there is some progress. So I have been using this a little bit as an eyeshadow as well. Like my eyeshadow palette is all mattes, so I've been liking putting a little bit of this on top. It's a really nice eyeshadow actually. If there's a highlighter that you could use as an eyeshadow, this is a really nice shade. So this is starting to really open up too. Should I just repress everything? I feel like I'm at that stage because I'm finding it hard. Highlighter not so much, but I had to repress this because the edges came apart and it was starting to crumble, so I kind of had to. And this was so thin on the edges that I had to repress it just to be able to get product. I think I might repress both, just do it at the same time because it is getting to that point where it's starting to crumble. I added in a pressed powder because I wanted a setting powder. I've actually been using this a lot. I really enjoy it. I think it's a good product. This is the Soft Velvet Pressed Powder in Snow. So for me, it's translucent. You can't really see proper visible update. I can kind of tell in person. You can even see there's a bit of movement in the pan, but it is a hard one to show. Yeah, that's a good one. And then I have my ABH Contour. So the picture from last month that I show you is going to be before it was pressed. I actually did a little YouTube shorts on how to repress your shadows, and I use this as my example. So I'll see if I can figure out how to link that in the description. If I don't figure it out, just check out my page, click on my page and look in my YouTube shorts. It's one of the top ones. So yeah, this I love. And it's taken me years to use, but now that it's all repressed in the middle, I really hope I can finish it by the end of the year. It's a very slow progress product. And then my bronzer is from the Tarte Pro palette from Tarte. And you'll see in the update before that this was, I just pressed this morning. So this is still drying, but everything was like around the sides here were really thin and starting to crumble, and then they were thick here. And it's with a bronzing brush, which is a big brush, I found it really hard to get even, and it was going patchy on my face because it was uneven on the brush. So I had to repress it so I could focus it in the middle in a circular motion. So that I really had to do, and I'm glad I've done it. So that's all my little powders. I really hope that I can finish 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I'll finish this one, but I really hope that I can finish those 4 this year because I've been trying to work on them for so long. What are we at? My Chantecaille lipstick. I took this to work and I finished it. I even scooped a little bit out. So I didn't scoop everything out, but what I will do after this video, I'll scoop the rest out. So I will TerraCycle it. Yeah, so I actually finished a lip product. You know how exciting it is to finish a lip product? Oh, I went hard on this though, I loved it. So we are gonna replace that one. And I haven't decided what I'm gonna replace it with. I've got 2 products. I've got a lip gloss that I've almost finished. And then I've actually got a lip product that would take me a while. I think I just want to finish a couple of products. It's been a while since I finished some makeup. I think I will put in the Fenty Heat. Before we do that, let's do the ending weight. This was a limited edition, so it was the Lip Tint Hydrating Balm in Sunflower, which is another reason I wanted to finish it, because I love using it, but I couldn't really use it on my channel. 13.33, so 13.9 2 months ago, and now it's 13.33. Let's weigh my new Fenty lip gloss. This is the Heat Gloss in Hot Cherry, sorry. The starting weight for that is 32.24. And I know I don't have a lot of this. This was in my handbag and I used it every day, but then I took it out of my handbag, so it's gonna go back. It's gonna go right back in. That's me scooping it a bit. I'm gonna do an estimate because there's still a whole bunch at the top. I'm probably gonna lose the mark because I'm gonna put it in my handbag, but that's where I'm estimating it at. Next is my Australis Girl Boss Demi Matte Lip Cream, which is on my lips today. I've been wearing this so hard. I took the stopper out and I actually just scooped it today and got as much out as I could because I basically finished. I don't think you're gonna be able to see the bottom. There's a little bit on here that I need to finish. But what I scraped, because I couldn't scrape it back in there, I actually put in a little, an old little Mecca sample pot. So that's what I have left. I can definitely use that. It's still a lot. This was what was all at the bottom that I couldn't reach with my doe foot. I thought I had finished. I haven't finished. So I'm actually gonna put this in my little makeup bag that I have in my handbag. And I'm gonna use this as my little top up because this is disgusting. This is done. I'm gonna actually throw this out. And then I'll keep this in my handbag just to finish it. I've got to finish it. And I am gonna replace it today because I have to. I have to. Because I've been going so hard on this and I love it. It's like my perfect pinky nude. It's like Barbie, it's perfect. I love it. But it's disgusting. So I'm going to clean that up. I reckon tomorrow I'll be able to use the rest of what's on here when I go to work, and then I will TerraCycle this bad boy. So I have 2 lip products I'm calling, and to replace it, I'm gonna go in with the other shade. I have 2 shades. These don't exist anymore, they're discontinued, but I love them to death. So this is the Australis Girl Boss Demi Matte Lip Cream in Empower. The one that I just finished is Me, and you can kind of see this is more pink, what I just finished, and this is more neutral leaning cool toned that I'm entering in. So I'm going to, next is my Makeup Forever lip liner. This is discontinued, this shade. This is the Aqua Lip in 3C. Here is the visual update. So pretty consistent. I actually had a bit of a lower usage this month, which I am quite surprised by that because I use it every day, but that's okay. It can't be perfect. My eyeshadow palette is the Basic Matte. I took a picture. I am starting to really see some dips. If anything, I think I'll probably hit pan on this one soon. The other one is the 2 lightest shades, obviously, because I use them to lighten up my inner corner, and you tend to use more. And then this one here. So 1, 2, 3 are my most used. You can kind of see those dips. I use this one a lot, and I use these 2 a lot. Oh, these 2. I think my eyes were extra oily because the eyeshadow palette doesn't look like this. I don't know what's going on. I think the start of my day, my lids were too oily. I should have put a primer on because yeah, this is what happens to me. 2 more products. We have my MAC Fix Plus. I've had a very good month update. Here we were last month, and now here we are here. And the reason why I've had a good month is because it's winter and I've been a bit dry. So I've been actually enjoying using this. This is the Pink Light, which I will not repurchase. All the glitter sits at the bottom. You can even see it. All the glitter sits at the bottom, and you've really got to shake it, and then you get splatters everywhere of glitter. So not a fan. Just the original. Just get the original. Don't bother with these. So I reckon I could finish this in a couple of months because I have been reaching for it a lot more lately. And then lastly is my perfume. I've done really well. This is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian Aqua Vitae Forte, which means the Forte is the perfume. Started it here. I'm just trying to get a few perfumes out of my collection. They just have a little bit at the bottom, and I started there, and now I'm here 1 month later. So I think I could finish this by next update. I pretty much wear it every morning. It's a really nice fresh sparkling citrus. It's like a sophisticated citrus with Aqua. So it's Aqua Vitae. Aqua is the aquatic notes, and then it's a very warm citrus aquatic scent. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I've been wearing this in the morning. It is more of a summer fragrance, but that's okay. I've been wearing it in the morning and then topping up with whatever I want during the afternoon. So that's everything. I'm pretty happy with what we've done. I finished 2 lip products. I actually organically hit pan in a bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in my Shop My Stash. So that was pretty exciting too. So overall, I'm pretty happy. I really hope that I can finish these powders like in my made palette very soon. That would bring me so much joy because I have a lot of singles that I want to use, and I've been trying to finish those for so long. So that completes the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.